Hello again, this is Good Jesse, and this is my continued playthrough of Warhammer Quest, the adventure card game. Today I'm going to play through Quest 4 of the Inbox campaign. Quest 4 is entitled Firepower. Last time we failed to defeat the enemy. I don't remember, Snack Craggle, I think, the orc. That was brutal. So he's been added to the campaign pool and can show up at some point during this quest. We're getting into much less familiar territory for me here. These last two quests I've probably only played once. Nevertheless, firepower. Disaster looms. An orc Wa descends upon Champf. Convinced that the events thus far are a punishment from the gods, the citizens of Champf rounded up all foreigners and ejected them from their town with catapults. You alone were spared, as the town's burgomeister has a special mission for you. Travel back to the ruined fortress where you found Snack Craggle and recover some of the ancient dwarf-made artillery there. When you arrive, you are soon beset by mutant rat men with an enormous, vaguely rat-shaped abomination in tow. "Die, die, green thing, traitor!" shrieks one of the rats. You could point out that you aren't Snack Craggle, but somehow you doubt it would make a difference. Time to test those dwarf cannons and see if one still works. Let's make sure we read this bit this time beforehand. The cannon is claimed through the location event and can be used multiple times during this quest. Each time the cannon is used, instead of depleting it, place it in the Nemesis lair. So at the end of the last quest, I didn't record the settlement phase. What I chose to do is a little different than normal. For the warrior priest, I upgraded one of his actions, I believe it was his explorer, to guiding light. Sigmar's priests speak at length about the divine light of Sigmar and the fires upon which they burn witches and heretics. And I went to the blacksmith instead of increasing his capacity to 4, because he only had 2 gear cards. And I was able to find the longsword. Before your attack action, you may target one additional enemy. This enemy must be in your engagement zone. That's super helpful for him because he still only attacks one enemy by default. And then the Bright Wizard, I did the same thing. She only had 2 gear cards, so I visited the blacksmith and was fortunate enough to pull a legendary gear card. So she got her Cinder Staff. Before each of your actions, you may suffer 1 wound to apply +1 success. It's not huge. And then for the dwarf, or for the Ironbreaker, I upgraded 2 of his actions instead of anything else. So he's got all of his advanced actions now. Let's see, what was... I actually don't remember which one. I think rest is 1. In the name of Gromnir, who is my ancestor, you shall not pass. And I think it's attack, relentless charge. You may engage up to 3 enemies. Before this action, you may target up to 3 enemies. Alright, I'm gonna start with the warrior priest having the torch. And we only have 1 location this time. It's kind of interesting. Ancient Redoubt ruins. The old fortress stands as a monument to dwarf architecture. Yet with the monstrosity smashing everything in sight, you fear it will not stand for long. During any phase, when this location is fully explored, the active hero claims the dwarven cannon and discards all progress. During any phase when this location is fully explored. Okay, so you don't have to wait till the location step. And the Nemesis this time, the Abomination. Who doesn't want this model? I do. Wow, that's an awesome piece of art. It's like a dude hanging onto a cliffside with a dagger, and he's got like a dog with him or something, and an abomination coming around the corner. It's beautiful. All right, let's see. He's got 25 wounds, 4 resilience, 4 attack damage. Before a hero's explore or attack action, this enemy engages that hero. Wow. So he moves all over the place. When this enemy engages a hero, that hero exhausts 1 action or suffers 1 wound. Just him moving into your engagement zone stresses you out. And then the Nemesis effect is this enemy engages the hero with the fewest exhausted actions. Okay, so he's coming into play very soon. And the cannon is, once we get it, we need 8 progress to get it. You may deplete this card after another hero aids you to choose 1 enemy in play. That enemy suffers 4 wounds. That's great because it cuts through his 4 resilience. So let's spawn some enemies. 2 engaged. Giant Bats, Elite, level 1. Warlock Engineer, level 3, Skaven. 1 resilience, 5 wounds, 1 damage. Advance and Warp Lightning. Warp Lightning. You, the lowest ranked enemy engaged with you, and the hero to the left of you, each suffer 2 wounds. Then, if the enemy engaged with you was defeated, spawn 1 fresh enemy. That is crazy. I'm looking forward to seeing how that manifests. And then 2 down in the shadows. Oh, I also need to populate our wounds. So, okay, 21, 14, and 18. So exhausting this guy could be good, but he can help us defeat other enemies, potentially too. Beginning with the Warrior Priest. I'm going to start off by aiding the Bright Wizard. 1 crit. 3. That's all we need. She's got the Keys of Secret, so she can do up to 3 support or success tokens. And then we both heal, but it's not valid. Oh, I forgot to roll a enemy die. Okay, it misses. Bright Wizard. Before each one of your actions may apply 1 wound. You may suffer 1 wound to gain +1 success. She can target up to 2 enemies to begin with. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to go ahead and suffer 1 wound to gain +1 success. And we'll target both of these. 1 enemy die. He fails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 successes. 6 and 2 is 8 exactly. Nice. Looking forward to this. It's just a person completely on fire. Cascading Fire Cloak. Hold still, I'm going to light you on fire. That's great. Dwarf. You may engage up to 3 enemies. Let's see. During your attack action, if all your target enemies are engaged with you, you may discard one success token to apply either one success or two shields. Oh, apply 2 to your health value. I will. Oh, I didn't... Yeah, let's see. So 18 to 20. After activation, may discard a success token to do stuff. I'm going to actually explore. So he needs some success tokens to be proficient. Not great. 1 critical. So 3 progress on the location. Oh, draw 1 dungeon card, resolve it, or put it on the bottom of the pile. Guarded treasure event. Shining valuables are littered throughout a nearby area, but foul creatures stand watch. You won't be able to grab any without them noticing. You may claim 2 gear cards if you do spawn 1 enemy. That's pretty tempting. I think I'm gonna do that, because I'd like to pull a legendary gear if I can. Come on. Nope. During your attack action. So dagger or ruby of Tal. During your attack action, you may apply 1 success to an exhausted target enemy. You may deplete this card before your activation for the party to collectively ready for actions. That could certainly come in handy. I guess I'll take the Ruby of Tal. That might end up saving us later down the line. It's not what I was hoping to achieve. And spawning 1 enemy, an elite Warlock Engineer. Such power is lethal to friend and foe, and rife with unexpected results. I bet. 6 resilience, 6 wounds, 1 resilience, 2 damage. Oops, forgot to flip that over. Warrior Priest. Now, I guess I was hoping that he would have been aided. I don't know. For your attack action, you may target 1 additional enemy. Okay. You may engage 1 enemy. Darn. Only 1? Well, this guy's pretty nasty. So I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna first, before my attack, I may engage 1 enemy. I may exhaust 1 other action to add a success. Okay. I think it's worth it right now. So he'll get 1 success, 1 shield bonus. 3 attack dice, 1 for the Warlock. Oh, Nemesis effect. This enemy engages with the hero. This enemy engages the hero with the fewest exhausted actions. Bright Wizard or Iron Breaker. I'm gonna choose the Iron Breaker. The Abomination is on the field. Okay, the victory condition for this area is all we have to do is kill the Abomination. Before heroes explore or attack action, this enemy engages that hero. I gotta remember to read the victory condition because sometimes they're really simple. Okay, nevertheless. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, plus a bonus 1, 5 successes. 1 resilience, that's 4 wounds. And he did not attack. Okay, first enemy phase. Starting with the Warrior Priest. So he's going to activate the Warlock Engineer because he doesn't have another choice. Advance, Warp Lightning. Warp Lightning, you The lowest ranked enemy engaged with you and the hero to your left each suffer 1 wound. Each suffer 2 wounds. So I'll take 2 away. And 2 away from the Iron Breaker. That's it. Then the Warlock exhausts. Bright Wizard has to activate 1 in the shadows. Gutter Runner Skaven level 2. Inflict 1 wound. She's at 12. Skirmish. If the enemy is engaged with you, become bleeding, otherwise become sick. So she's sick. During your action, apply -1 success. Scurry. If this enemy is engaged with you, it retreats, otherwise it engages you. So he moves in. 2 resilience and 2 wounds. Iron Breaker. Advance. So that's it. He doesn't do anything. When this enemy engages the hero, that hero exhausts 1 action or suffers 1 wound. I never did that, so we'll do it now. When he initially spawned. And then the Warrior Priest activates the last one. Skeletal Horde. 3 wounds. Advance. 3 attack. So that's all they do. And then we ready all the enemies. Location phase. Nothing happens there. Peril tracker phase, that moves up. We got 1 blank space before anything happens. The next time, spawn 2 enemies engaged with the party and 1 enemy face down in the shadows. That's a lot. So let's try and figure out how to do some heavy damage this round. We need that cannon, because it cuts right through his resilience. Maybe the best we can do is, the best strategy is keep the majority of the board clear. Before your rest action, discard this condition. Okay, starting with the Bright Wizard. Before a hero's explore or attack action, the Abomination moves. First things first, she's going to use the Oaken Circlet to heal 1 wound. For your actions, you may suffer 1 wound to apply 1 success. Okay, I think she's going to aid. Cascading Fire Cloak. Hold still, I'm going to light you on fire. To the Warrior Priest. 1 for the Gutter Runner. He attacks. Got a critical. Okay. Lots of shields. Good. 2 shields. 1 incoming damage. It's blocked. So then successes are 1, 2, 3. In aid to the Warrior Priest. And target hero may ready 1 action. Suffer 1 wound to claim 2 additional successes and ready 1 additional action. That sounds like a pretty good deal. So he's going to suffer a wound. Ready his explore. And then he'll get an additional 2 success tokens. So let's put this on explore and on his fight, and I guess on his rest. Okay, that's her first action. Oh, -1 success. So we'll take this one away for sick. Okay. Now, if he hits me, it's going to be 4 wounds. I can't exhaust him because he's a nemesis. I'm gonna do aid. Before this action, you may engage 1 enemy engaged with the target hero. Then if that enemy is not a nemesis exhausted. So I'm going to pull the gutter runner off the bright wizard and exhaust him. 2 dice plus 1 for the abomination. Yes! No hitty. Only 1 success in aid. The target hero may ready 1 action. Guess what it's going to be? Flamestorm. Ready all of your actions. I will. And to the warrior priest. You may engage 1 enemy. 3 and 6. We could use up to 6 successes. Okay, I'm going to engage this exhausted enemy. Yes? Wait. No, it's... Yeah, no. I'm not going to do that. Obviously, I'm going to use Soulfire, his attack. You may engage 1 enemy. No, thank you. Before his action, you may exhaust another action. I'm not going to do that either. He's just going to attack and gets a bonus target for his longsword. Putting in 2 successes, 3 dice, and 2 enemy dice. Okay, not bad. Nemesis effect. This enemy engages the hero with the fewest exhausted actions. So he stays where he is. That's fortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. 1 resilience. 2, 3. That's enough to take him out. 4, 5. Not quite enough to clear the board, but pretty good. Okay, Bright Wizard. First thing she's going to do is use the Oaken Circlet. Back up to 14 wounds. I think she's going to use Flamestorm again. -1 success. For sick. She needs to rest. There's no time for rest right now. She can target 2 enemies by default. I'm going to target the Skeletal Horde and the Gutter Runner. 3 dice. Before each of your actions, you may suffer 1 wound to apply 1 additional success. I will. Cinder Staff. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3 successes. Darn. Not enough to finish off the Gutter Runner. I'm just going to do 1 wound. 1, 2, 3. Enemy phase, starting with the Bright Wizard. Wait a minute. She just attacked. So did he. Before a hero's explore or attack action, this enemy engages that hero. When they do, they suffer 1 wound or exhaust an action. Hold on. Miss. And then she also did that. So she's going to take a wound. And an incoming attack. I think she rolled 2 shields. So I'm going to take 2 wounds. Sorry about that. I do have trouble remembering fresh rules. Okay, enemy phase. Beginning with Bright Wizard. The Abomination. Advance. That's it. He exhausts. He's already exhausted. And then the Warrior Priest. Advance and exhaust. Okay. Well, we got lucky there. Uh-oh. Here here comes a bunch of more enemies. Location phase, nothing happens. Peril phase, tracker moves up. The abomination's flailing limbs have broken another hole in the wall. In the walls. Shrieking monsters skitter through the hole and leap to attack. Spawn 2 enemies engaged with the party and 1 enemy face down in the shadows. Starting with the Bright Wizard. Giant Wolf Elite, level 2. Rat Swarms. And 1 down in the shadows. Okay. Next, hero phase. One commenter on YouTube pointed out that they remember help, H-E-L-P, for the different phases, and it totally works. Hero, exploration, no, excuse me, hero, enemy, location, and peril phase. That's pretty funny. Okay, so each time someone explores or attacks, the abomination is going to move. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to attack with the Iron Breaker. You may engage up to 3 enemies. Might as well just engage the abomination since he's coming anyway. When this enemy engages the hero, exhaust an action or suffer a wound. I'm going to exhaust an action this time. Okay. 3 attack dice, 3 enemy dice. You may target up to 3 enemies. Might as well target all 3. That is pretty lucky. 1 crit. I need like a dice tray. I do have one. It's just loud. Okay. 1 incoming attack from the abomination, 4 damage, 2 shields. So he'll take 2 wounds. Okay, that's resolved. 1, 2, 3 successes. That's it. I'm gonna just put them into the gutter runner, I guess. 2 resilience, 1 wound. 1 wound. Brutal. Expected more from a dwarf. Warrior Priest. He's going to explore. So the abomination is going to move over to him. He's going to suffer a wound. It's out of actions to exhaust. Alright, 3 dice, 2 enemy dice. Oh. 1 crit. Oh my gosh. Well, 4 incoming damage. No. 5. -1 to his attack for each wound. So 1 there, 4 here, 5 incoming damage. 1, 2, 3. I could trade 1 success for 2 shields. I think I'm gonna do that. Use the iron shield. So all damage incoming is blocked, and 2 progress on the location. Bright Wizard's turn. Heal 1, Oaken Circlet. She's going to explore. So the abomination moves over to her. And when he does, before hero's explore action, he's going to exhaust 1 action. Then explore, 1 die. Before each actions may suffer a wound to add a success. I don't think it's worth it right now because she has -1 anyway. Right, so nothing there. 1 incoming attack from the abomination, for 4 wounds. Brutal. 1, 4. That puts her at 7 health. Draw and resolve 1 dungeon card. Good fortune. That's what I was asking for, man. Ranald's lucky coin has 2 faces, they say. Today your luck is good. Either claim 2 successes or recover 2 wounds. 2 wounds, please. And then you may suffer up to 2 wounds to claim 1 success for each wound suffered. Not right now. I think I am gonna do it. It'll even out. I'm gonna put 2 successes on her flame storm. Call me crazy, but we need to get rid of some dudage. Ironbreaker. He's going to explore. The abomination comes on over. He's going to take a wound. 3 dice and 2 enemy die. You may deplete this card before your activation for the party to collectively ready 4 actions. 4? Wow. I'm going to do it. I'll just pretend I did that first, but we'll do 1, 2, 3. 4. It will still take the wound from him coming over. Okay, explore. 3 hero dice, 2 enemy die. 1 incoming attack. Ouch. No defense, right? 4 wounds incoming. No shields. The exploration, he rolled 3 successes. 1, 2. That's exactly what we needed, I think. Yep. So we're at 8. 8 exploration. During any phase when this location is fully explored, the active hero claims the Dwarven cannon and discards all progress. So we're able to pull the cannon over. You may deplete this card after another hero aids you to choose one enemy and play that enemy suffers 4 wounds. Okay. That's the end of the hero phase, though, unfortunately. Starting with the Ironbreaker. Activate the abomination. He advances. Nothing happens. Warrior Priest. Advance. Nothing happens. Not so fortunate for the Bright Wizard. Activating the Giant Wolf. Lacerate. If this enemy is engaged with you, become bleeding. She's sick and bleeding. Pray. This enemy engages the hero with the most wounds. Oh. I don't know which hero has the most wounds because the way I'm tracking things is in reverse for the heroes now. So she's got 5 wounds. 16 to 21. He's got 5 wounds. He's got 8. So he's going to move over here and then exhaust. I guess it's not too hard. That was the Bright Wizard. Ironbreaker. Advance and inflict 1 wound. He's at 9 health. Yeah, another YouTube comment pointed out that I was misreading that. Engaging the hero with the most wounds. I was reading it as the most health for some reason. My brain... Oh, there's an enemy in the shadows. So Warrior Priest activates Rat Swarms, Elite, Advance, and inflict 1 wound. And all the enemies ready. I don't know if we're gonna make it out of this one. Okay, location phase. nothing happens there. Peril phase moves up to a blank space, fortunately. And then the next hero phase begins. Warrior Priest. I think I'm gonna attack. You may engage up to one enemy. Might as well pull the abomination over. And I'll exhaust this. So he can now he can target 2 enemies from the longsword. Before this action, you may exhaust another action to target. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take the wound, and then I'll use this to exhaust this, so I can target 3 enemies. No. Sorry. There's already 5 wounds to be absorbed here, so let's just do that. We'll target these 2. Sorry if that's confusing. So 3 dice, 3 enemy dice. Oh my god. Nemesis effect. This enemy engages the hero with the fewest exhausted actions. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So it's going to move here. 1 wound or exhaust an action. I guess she'll take a wound. Both enemies remaining attack. That's 2 incoming. 1 is blocked. And I'll take 1 wound. 3 successes. 1, 2, 3, I guess. It's not going as good as it could be. How do you get empowered? When you rest? Okay, Bright Wizard. She's sick and bleeding. First she's gonna recover a wound from the Oaken Circlet. I guess she's gonna do aid. This is brutal. Might as well get it started, I guess. Aid the Ironbreaker. Oh, that was fortunate. 1, 2, 3. You may deplete this card after another hero aids you to choose 1 enemy in play. That would be the sound of the cannon going off and doing 4 wounds to the abomination. That's a far... We'd have to do that 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times plus additional damage in order to take it down. It's insane. So sicken, she loses 1 success. 2 success tokens going to the Ironbreaker. He can ready an action. We'll put these on his Explorer, I guess. Man, it's hard to know whether it's better to explore or to attack this guy. Or maybe we should try and clear the board a little bit. I don't know. I don't perceive a clear strategy. And she's going to take 1 bleeding damage. Ironbreaker. If I attack, I'm going to pull the abomination over. If I explore, I'm going to pull the abomination over. I guess we'll start with an attack. So he's going to move over. I'll exhaust. Explore, just in case I need a rest. You may engage up to 3 enemies. You may target up to 3 enemies. There's 3 enemies engaged with me. Here we go. Spin attack. Not very good. Good. Wow. Semi engages the hero with the fewest exhausted actions. So he's going to go over here now. Oh, I got those 2 bonus. That's good. Oh, that sucks. I can't hit him because he moved. So she needs to exhaust an action. I guess she'll exhaust rest instead of taking a wound. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. I'll just put it all into this, which is only its 1, 3 wounds. That's his turn. Warrior Priest activation. Let's do some aid. He's got 14, he's got 9, and she's got 6. I'm going to aid the Ironbreaker. 3 dice, 1 enemy die for the rat swarms. And of course it attacks for 1 and it's blocked. 2 successes, he's going to ready explore. And 2 success tokens for the aid, not bad. The target hero may, okay, you and the target hero recover 2 wounds. 16 and 11. I don't know if, I think that's the first time I've used his aid, or I overlooked the healing bit. I guess I'll find out later. That's the end of the hero phase. Enemy phase, starting with the warrior priest. Rat swarms and advance and inflict. That's 1 wound. Okay, bright wizard, advance. Nothing happens there. What's his name? Ironbreaker, advance and inflict 1 wound. That's it. Oh gosh, here comes more enemies. Location phase, nothing. Parallel phase goes up. The abomination's flailing limbs have broken another hole in the walls. Shrieking monsters skitter through the hole and leap to attack. Spawn 2 enemies engaged with the party and 1 in the shadows. Clan rats level 1. Giant bats level 1. Okay, that's not bad. And then next hero phase, starting with the bright wizard. First she'll heal 1. She's only at 6. Hopefully she doesn't die right now, but -1 to successes. I'm going to, before each your action, you may suffer 1 wound to add a success. She needs to rest, but I'm gonna do her flame storm. She's already engaged by the dude, so it's not gonna... -1 success. I'm gonna take 1 to offset the sickened, or 5. She could die right now. She doesn't die. 1 incoming attack by the abomination for 4 wounds. 2 are blocked. That puts her at 4. 3 applicable successes. She can't even cut through his resilience. And those were the 2 targets I targeted. I don't know why I did that. I should have targeted someone else. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna target 1 to him and 2 to him. This quest is hard enough. I'm gonna allow myself some wiggle room for the oversight. Okay, and then she takes 1 bleeding damage. She's at 3. Next up is the Ironbreaker. He's going to aid the Bright Wizard. Before this action, you may engage 1 enemy. Engage with the target hero. No thank you. 2 dice, 1 for the rats. The rats attack for 1 wound. He's at 9. 3 successes to the Bright Wizard. I'm going to put them on her rest action and hope that I can... Oh yeah, and then she can ready 1 action. Not bad, not a bad play. Aid, okay, target hero, ready all, and then ready all your actions, okay. Not a bad play. Warrior Priest. All he can do is rest. He's got no additional support there. Oh, she was aided, so she can discard bleeding. Nothing happens. One comes in and it's blocked. Choose one hero. That hero becomes empowered. Now that is actually super strong. Who wants to do something twice tomorrow? I'm going to put empowered on the Ironbreaker. He's going to be the torchbearer the next round. Oh, this needs to flip over. Ready all your actions. Okay. Bright Wizard. She's going to rest. Before your rest action, discard this card. Second. Okay. 3 successes. Now it says, if your remaining health was 4 or less before this action, apply 3 additional successes. Yeah, her health is 3, so 3 dice, 1 enemy. Damn, he got an attack in. Critical. 4 incoming wounds, 1 shield, so she's going to take 3 wounds. And she can still heal. Everything happens at once. The enemies, if you kill them, they still inflict their damage. So it should be the same for the heroes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 health. Sweet. Like she momentarily disintegrates into a cloud of fire, of pure flame, and then after it clears, she's standing there anew. And she's sick. I've never actually used her rest when she's in the critical like that. It's pretty helpful. It kind of encourages you to like ride out being in critical condition. Okay, so starting with the Bright Wizard, she activates the Abomination. Nothing happens. Ironbreaker, activate the Rat Swarm. 1 wound. Warrior Priest, activate the Rat Swarm. 1 wound. He needs to use his aid. Bright Wizard, come on, not nasty. Giant Wolf, level 2. Lacerate, if the enemy is engaged with you, become bleeding. Thank goodness I'm not. Pray, this enemy engages the hero with the most wounds. 14, 21 minus 14 is 7. 7 wounds. 5 wounds. 10 wounds. And then inflict. So he's going to do 2 additional damage to the Ironbreaker. The enemy's ready. Location phase. Nothing. Peril tracker moves up to a blank space. We're almost out of time. I don't think we're going to make it out of this with a success. Okay, hero phase. We have to seriously concentrate our fire if we are empowered. Ironbreaker, he's going to explore. +1 success, +1 defense, and it doesn't exhaust. 3 hero dice, 2 enemy dice. The wolf attacks for 2. 1 is blocked. He suffers 1 wound. Puts him at 4. Oh, sorry, 5. No, he had a bonus shield from empowerment, so no wounds suffered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 success on his explorer. Yeah, dude, this game is, I'm gonna restate, this game is very challenging. I don't know if I want to say hard, but man, I think it's really good. It's a really good difficulty level and mixture of, like, it still allows you to move along the quest even when you fail. It's a good balance that I think brings the player back. It's like just enough discouragement and encouragement to keep you wanting to try again. To keep a player wanting to try again. Okay, so that was the explore action. Draw one dungeon card, either resolve it or put it on the bottom. A little nudge. I thought it said a little nurgle. This is not valid because there's no enemy in the shadows. This is a beneficial one, so I'm gonna put it on the bottom of the dungeon deck at no extra cost. Warrior priest. Oh, he explored, so the abomination moves over here. Now he can exhaust or take a wound. He is going to exhaust his rest, I think. Warrior priest. He can either explore 3, 4, 5. He would need 3 successes. Or aid. I think I'm going to explore. So homeboy is going to move back over here. And he'll take a wound. 3 dice, 2 enemy dice. Incoming attack from the abomination. 2 shields. Damn, that's not enough. Oh my gosh. That sucks. 2 wounds. During your action, you may apply -1 success to add 2 shields. No. 2 wounds. Because, okay, so 2 more success, that's 7 of 8. Because I'm hoping she can do the last bit for us. Draw and resolve 1 dungeon card. Sometimes I forget. Ritual candles. Item. You may discard this card after a hero's activation to add 1 progress to the location. Yeah. I think I will. I'm gonna save it, actually. Okay, draw a gear card, or pull from the throwaway pile. During your attack action, you apply 1 success to an exhausted target. During your attack action, if enemies are engaged with you, discard 1 success to apply either 1 success or 2 shields. I'm just gonna go ahead and draw a fresh gear card. Right. Armor heavy. Apply 6 to your health value. After another hero aids you, you cannot ready an action unless that hero discards 1 success token. Full plate. Is it worth it? Apply 6 to your health. If another hero aids you, cannot ready an action unless they discard a success token. Complicates things. I don't think I'm going to take it. I don't think 2 wounds is worth that situation. Call me crazy. Oh. Gotta read all the card. Distribute 2 success tokens among the party. I'm gonna put 1 on her explorer to ensure that we get that cannon. Gotta get that cannon, bro. And then I guess 1 on her attack. That's the end of the Warrior Priest. Bright Wizard. Yeah, this game is, like, very challenging. But it's not overly complicated. Like, it's not challenging through being complex. And that is really good for me. I am not good at keeping track of complex stuff. Anyway, this is the maximum that I can handle, I think. I'm going to do Explore. And that means the Abomination's going to mosey on over, unfortunately, before hero's attack, Explorer attack action. Wait, first I'm going to heal a wound from the Oaken Circlet. Then he's going to move over. I'm going to take a wound from him moving. Okay. 1, enemy die. Before each of your actions, you may... Wow, perfect. 1 success. That's, So we did an attack, we exhausted the thingy, and we get the cannon. You may deplete this card after another hero aids you. One enemy in play suffers 4 wounds. Draw and resolve 1 dungeon card. Ambush event. A horrid creature springs out of the darkness and attacks. Spawn 1 enemy. That goes on to the Ironbreaker. A clan rat elite. And pull a gear card. I could take the armor and boost her health by 6. I don't think I want to. Call me crazy. Weapon, missile, pistol. Before your attack action, you may target 1 additional enemy. This target must be in another hero's engagement zone. She can already do that, pretty much. You may suffer up to 2 wounds to claim 1 success for each wound suffered. That's what Bright Wizards do, bro. Just gonna boost her flame attack to maximum. Ready all your actions. Okay. Now she needs aid to fire the cannon. This guy is up to his neck in enemies, and enemies are about to spawn after he goes. He may target up to 3 enemies before your attack action. If he attacks, he can only have 3 enemies on him. If he can't take any more, he just takes the damage. That would be 4 wounds. Yeah, no way. Okay, he's not going to attack. So he's going to aid and hope that he doesn't die from incoming wounds. His aid is 2, and he's got 3 enemy dice to roll. Jeez. Has rest is exhausted, unfortunately. He's going to aid, I guess, the Bright Wizard. Oh my gosh. Nemesis effect. This enemy engages the hero with the fewest exhausted actions. He's already there. Good. 2 incoming attacks for 4 damage total. 2 are blocked. That's 2 wounds. And only 1 aid success token for the Bright Wizard, which is going to go on her Explore. She's going to fire off the cannon. Boom. So, let's see. 3, 4 damage. Puts him at 8. That's nowhere near close. That was aid. Before this action, you may do the things. Target hero. Ready all your actions. Okay, enemy phase. Uh-oh. I don't think he can survive. He's got 5 incoming wounds and only 3 health. Darn it. Pray, this enemy engages the hero with the most wounds. 14 wounds. 8 wounds. 6 wounds. Darn. Yeah, there's no way around it. Advance, inflict, 2. Here. Now there is a way to bring someone back, but I haven't come across it. I don't even know how you do it. Advance, inflict 1 wound. Advance, nothing. Advance, inflict 1 wound. Nothing, nothing, and lacerate, come bleeding. Pray, stays where he is, and inflict 2 wounds. So the dwarf goes down. So he loses his status. Flip the card over, and the engaged enemies go to the shadow zone. And then all the enemies ready. Looks like we're not going to make it out of this one either. Okay, then we're on to the location phase. And then the peril tracker moves up again. The abomination flailing limbs have broken another hole in the walls. Striking monsters skitter through the hole and leap to attack. Spawn 2 enemies engaged. So it can't spawn it on him yet, so it's going to go in the shadows. Skeletal horde. And then gigantic spider level 2 and 1 face down in the shadows. Put it like that. And then we'll start the hero phase over here. This is insane. There are quite a few weapons that can cut through resilience. I just haven't happened to pull any of them. I'm going to rest. You may exhaust when non-nemesis enemy engage with you. 1 wound healed. Choose one hero, that hero becomes empowered. Bright Wizard. Flamestorm. He's already on her, so he won't move over to her. 3 successes, and the empowered success, and that doesn't exhaust. Come on, big roll. Wait. You may suffer 1 wound. For each of your actions, you may suffer 1 wound to play. 1 success. Oh, she's going to heal 1, by the way. Oaken Circlet. And then suffer 1 for that. So plus 1 success there. Not too bad. Doesn't attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Minus 4. That's 4 wounds on the abomination. 3, 4. He's at 12. Has 13 remaining. Dang. I think that the warrior priest is going to explore. Homeboy's going to move over to him. Oh, it's going to be a lot of damage coming in. Because we can only take 3 enemies. I guess maybe he should attack instead. 1, 2, 3, 4. You may engage 1 enemy. I can't. So he moves over. I'll take a wound for that. 3 and 2. Targeting these 2 guys. Wow. Jeez. Not very good. That helps. 4 successes. Nemesis effect. The enemy engages the hero with the fewest exhausted actions. He moves back over to the Bright Wizard. She'll exhaust her rest. Incoming attack from the rat swarms, and I got a shield, so it's blocked. 1, 2, 3, 4 to distribute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gosh, still not enough. It's enough to help not get completely overwhelmed, I guess. Enemy phase, starting with the warrior priest. Advanced, inflict. Leaves him at 9 health. Bright Wizard, advance, exhaust. Warrior priest, he's got 9, she's got 7. Try and take the enemies with the biggest damage. Advance, exhaust, lacerate, pray. This I'm engaged with the most wounds. 21 minus 9, 12. I'm not going to do that one yet. Okay, advance, inflict, 2 wounds. Go ahead and try and do something sneaky here. Okay, warrior priest, advance, inflict 1 wound. Bright wizard, gonna activate this one. Oh my god, snack craggle. 12 wounds, apply 1 to the enemy's resilience for each other ready enemy in play. So first he's gonna inflict a wound. Then alarm, he may either discard 2 progress from the location or spawn 1 exhausted enemy. And it's a warp lock engineer. And then retreat. And then the warrior priest activates this guy. Lacerate. Pray. And then he can't take any more. Oh, yeah, he can't engage him, so he's just going to take 2 wounds. Okay, ready all enemies. Location nothing. Peril goes up to a blank space, and she starts. First thing, heal a wound. Don't have much choice but to just attack. Before your attack action, you may suffer a wound. Apply 1 success. I will. She's going to do her fireball and concentrate it on the abomination. Wow. Nothing, man. The abomination attacks for 2. See, the warp lock engineer, you can use them to hurt homeboy here, but that never turned out to be that way. If it's just them and the abomination, it'll do 2 wounds to the only other enemy engaged with a person. So 4 wounds incoming, 2 shields. So she'll take 2 wounds. And then success is 1, 2, 3 plus the cinder staff 4. That's not enough to cut through. I might as well target 2 enemies though, so we'll say these 2, since it's not enough to cut through 1, 2, 3 to this guy. Warrior priest. Wow, he can't engage the dude, even if he wanted to. So he could do aid. Yes. Gonna do aid. Gonna try and survive. Um, 4 incoming. 1 shield. 2 successes. I need those successes to go to her, so 3 wounds. Just gonna take it. 2 successes. Ready in action. We need, if we can survive this, yeah, no, I don't know, it's pretty hopeless. You and the target each heal 2 wounds. Oh, well, that's nice. We probably should have been doing that sooner, eh? Bright Wizard, second turn. Flamestorm, again. She's going to take 1 wound to add 1 success. Only 3 hit points left. This is what we do. targeting these two guys. One critical. One shield. Just enough to kill her. So 4 wounds coming in. Block 1, 3 damage. 6 successes, minus 4, 2 wounds on the abomination. And then she's out of action. And then it's so then these guys return to the shadows. Enemy phase, only 1 hero left, so let's see. Advance, inflict, that's 1 wound. Advance, inflict, another wound. Advance, can't, that's 4 wounds, and he falls. Okay. Brutal. So let's see what happens. Defeat. Hopefully, it's not disappointing to watch a failure, but that is a big part of this game, and anyone, as I hear, if you're familiar with the original game, you die a lot. It's pretty much just play until you die is the game. Defeat. If the ancient redoubt is destroyed, or if all heroes are defeated, resolve the penalty on the back of this sheet. Penalty. As the fortress crumbles around you, you scramble down the shattered walls and flee with your lives. The bellowing of the rat monster abomination will haunt you for the rest of your days. Remove 1 legendary fortune gear card from the campaign pool. I will. Let me do that right now. And then, let's go ahead and do our, let's go ahead and do the, what's it called? Settlement stage. So these guys, I think Snapcraggle stays in the, what is it called? The pool? The enemy pool? Legacy pool. You have to defeat him to get him out of there, I'm pretty sure. And I'll double check that later. So he's going to be sticking around. Okay, I think if you win, you get to add the cannon. Yeah, we only have 1 quest left after this. Okay, let's ready our actions here. So, no, then we lose any items. This refreshes. Let's take a look at what our options are. What's left? So he's got all his advanced actions. So he can do 2 things. He's gonna visit the... Let me read exactly how this plays out. Visit the arena. The hero increases the limit of the amount of gear they can equip by 1, so up to 4. And then he's going to visit the blacksmith and pull 2 gear cards and choose 1. I like that. Warhammer. After your attack action, you may choose 1 non-nemesis target enemy engage with you. Exhaust that enemy. Afterward? Okay, that clears them up for the enemy phase. During another hero's attack action, you may discard 1 success to apply 1 success. That is a really cool weapon. Okay, well let's see. He's already got a weapon, accessory, and armor. Man, I'm going to take the crossbow. It's just so handy. So many times you attack an enemy and you just need that one more success to finish them off. I don't know, that Warhammer is really tempting though. I'm gonna take the Warhammer. It seems more of his style. Okay, we'll never think about it again. Okay, then let's see what kind of actions we have available. Oh, she's got all three, so that's just automatic. She's going to take that and increase her capacity to 4. And then same here, he's going to take his rest, upgrade. These aren't very good. And increase his capacity to 4. It's better than, yeah, you can never have more than 4, so that's pretty much what we have to do. Okay, and that concludes the playthrough of Quest 4, Warhammer Quest, the adventure card game. Thank you so much for joining me. It's interesting to try and process, like, having failed the quest, like, did I fail the audience? But that's how it feels at the moment, but in retrospect, I feel like I would be failing the audience if I didn't fail any quests, because I would feel like I was misrepresenting the game. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you hung out with us today, I really appreciate it. Any feedback, or just let me know that you're out there if you enjoy this kind of content, and would encourage me to do more. It's really good for me. It's very rare that I actually enjoy the fruit of my labors. I put so much time into working on miniatures and things that I almost never actually sit down and just play the games that I work so hard on. So yeah, leave a comment, a like, a subscribe, whatever you feel comfortable with. Thank you so much for joining us. And hopefully we'll see you again for Quest 5 and wrap this whole campaign up. Okay, cheers. Till next time.